Asgard, proud and gleaming jewel of the Nine Worlds. The Asgardians have, since the All-Father opened his wizened eye, stood defiant against the wrath of their many enemies. But wrath is a sword easily shattered, and these foes have thus far been unsuccessful. Perhaps they need a better plan. It would have to be a cunning plan, full of guile. And it would have to consider, of course, the All-Father. Mighty Odin, ruler of Asgard. If he were to fall, then all the Nine Worlds would slip into chaos. But he is well protected. Someone would have to open the mighty gates of Asgard along the Rainbow Bridge. And the plan would need some way to neutralize the all-seeing Heimdall. Long has he watched over Asgard and its welfare. But he'll never see this coming. Not today. Asgard is under attack. Someone must have come up with a plan.
When you're ready.
How did you know you weren't hitting the real me with that hammer?
You'd never let yourself actually get hurt.
Something's not right. The cold.
What in the Nine Worlds?
Someone should tell Odin.
Sif, no!
Asgardians, the Jotun have come for what is rightfully ours.
Wrong, Jotun. You've come here to die.
Jotun. How did they get past Heimdall at the gates?
Doesn't matter. They'll suffer for this all the same.
You must reach the Galahorn and warn the city.
At once. Be vigilant, Sif.
Of course. I'll catch up now. Go.
Prince of Asgard, you have what is ours, the casket of ancient winters. Stand aside.
No. None of you will leave Asgard alive.
Jotun to battle!
You cannot stand against me!
Thor. I got here as fast as I could. What was it?
Well, it was large. No! Sif.
Stupid. I should have seen it coming.
Father, the attack.
Silence, Loki. Something is amiss. She saved many lives this day. Find your peace in that. And knowing Valhalla's gates will open wide in our arrival.
Who wants peace? I want justice. We'll raise our armies against every Jotun in Niflheim.
To what end? The Jotun are contained on the miserable Niflheim. What will war achieve? More death? More misery? What good is that to Asgard? Come.
Sif is dead. You used to care when an Asgardian died.
This is not the time. There are things on Niflheim that should not be disturbed.
And I will go alone.
How dare you defy me?
You give me no choice.
No, no one shall pass this way to Niflheim. My word is final.
Meet me at the Rainbow Bridge in an hour's time.
Victory or Valhalla! For Asgard!
Weak Jotun! I will destroy you! Loki, though the Old Father has denied me, I must get to Niflheim.
And what if you did? What are a few dozen, 100 Jotun dead, compared to their whole mongrel race? Thor, if you could, would you slaughter them all? Would you erase their kind from living memory?
If you know a way, then tell me how, and it shall be done.
In time. First, go to Heimdall's observatory. Convince him to use Bifrost to send you to Niflheim. Then we'll speak of my plan. Sif was dear to Thor.
She was dear to us all. And so I've decided to rouse her with the Odin force. If I do not, I fear that Thor will...
Thor will defy you and wage war against the Jotuns from now until Ragnarok.
Yes, my son. By using the Odin force to warp fate itself and retrieve Sif from her warrior's reward, I may yet forestall slaughter and holocaust.
Your gift to him will surely slake his vengeful thirst. And while you recover in the Odin sleep, I know he will defend Asgard in your stead.
Enough, my son. Brave Sif. Soon Thor will need you, and so too will all of Asgard. Today, I deny fate. Begin. In a few days, Sif will recover. Now is my time to sleep. Asgard is in Thor's hands until I return.
Sleep, Father. Sleep, and I will do what is necessary. For Asgard. And for Loki.
No, Thor. By decree of the All-Father, I may not send you to Niflheim. One way or another, I will go. You think you are the only one who desires justice? It is my sworn duty to see all, yet I was frozen at my post. You are not to blame for this, Heimdall. The Jotun took Sif from us. I will go to Niflheim. So be it, but I will not send you. Farewell, Odin's son. Do what you must. Loki, it's done.
Excellent, brother. Now, quickly, while Odin laughs, feasts in his great hall, to Niflheim. The Jotuns will never see this coming. Spectacular, isn't it?
My hammer cares not for scenery. Point us towards the Jotun.
Patience, brother. The plan, remember? We must find their leader, Ymir.
Where is he?
Hidden within the ice, and that his eyes see everything in his domain. Find his Jotun warriors, defeat them, and you draw Ymir into the open.
Your fury brings you closer to death.
Your thing, brother. Can't you make this any easier on yourself?
The storm is of unnatural origin. It dares defy me.
Ymir is using that spire to focus his power. But here, this passage leads to the heart of the storm.
No spire, no storm.
We'll make a thinker of you yet. Thor. Ymir waits beyond. The ice beneath him covers a giant fissure that leads straight to Niflheim's core. Ymir's will alone keeps the heat that rises up from it at bay.
Then I shall shatter that will with my hammer.
And in so doing expose the ice-spawn of Niflheim to a source of infernal, unending heat.
Time for justice, Abomination. For gallant Sif, you will know the wrath of Thor.
You are far from home, Odin's son. This is my domain, and here you will fall. Did you truly think you could harm me, Odin's son? I am one of the ancients, endless, eternal.
Let us put that to the test. Loki, Ymir is dead.
As ice can form, he cannot be defeated. But therein lies the key to my plan. Behold the Cave of Ages. Inside lies a weapon so powerful that it could melt all of Niflheim.
Those are carved in the lost tongue of Odin. But why would Odin hide such power in this frozen hell?
Who can understand the All-Father's whims? He hopes for a peace that will never come. Perhaps he's lost the nerve.
Wait, son of Odin. You do not understand. The cave must not be opened, or I swear the 9 worlds will suffer.
No more lies!
I will not let you bring the apocalypse. No! This is madness!
With the boiling hatred of a billion souls, we live again! By Odin's foul treachery, we were imprisoned. But now, to vengeance, to Asgard! Odin, we come for you!
What have I done? Loki! Where are you?
Brother, you live.
That thing, bound here by Odin. I have unleashed this weapon upon Asgard. Bring me home, Loki, now. Activate Bifrost and bring me home.
It will be done, brother. I go now to the observatory. Hold fast.
Loki, I know you're there.
Ulik, Lord of the Trolls. I've come to strike a bargain.
Bargain. Speak, trickster.
You want to leave Vanaheim. I need my brother entertained for a while. Vanir tried to recreate Bifrost. Those idiots never could get it to work. But Loki can.
Frostgrinder.
I use Frostgrinder to bring Thor here. You occupy him while I clean up his mess and prove myself a more fitting heir.
And then?
Then I bring Thor back to face the wrath of Asgard, while you, Lord Odin, will at long last leave this swamp-ridden prison and return home to Niflheim.
Agreed.
That voice speaks in the Vanir tongue. I'm on Vanaheim.
The Red Rednaga, Retrebaktale, Frostgrinder, Jorgensen Ayastik.
Frostgrinder. That's what the Vanir called their wretched parody of Bifrost. Still, it could return me to Asgard. And this beacon can show me the way. Activate.
Zakta Rabaka. Matka. Falken Bovizin Harkin Araskov.
Appears I'll have to do some maintenance.
Time to be the hero. Ruins. And unless I bring Thor back, so too will Asgard.
Frostgrinder.
This is the last historical record of the Vanir. We sought to wage war against Asgard, and for that Odin has summoned terrible retribution, a monstrous entity called Mangog that consumes living souls. Frostgrinder was to deliver our armies to Asgard, but instead delivered this foul and monstrous thing, bound in molten chains that quickly fell away and returned to Asgard. We cannot control it. None of our weapons has any effect. Mangog is destroying us. None of my kind may survive to hear this, but before the beast was freed, we detected the god mineral Scabrite in its chains. Perhaps Scabrite holds some power over the creature. For the sake of my people, we may only hope. If you are hearing this, Scabrite may be the only hope not just of the Vanir, but of the whole world tree. Mangog must be stopped.
You! Impossible!
Ulick! Be still, or I will crush you to dust. Frostgrinder must see me home.
Ulick, wait. There's been a change of plan. You must let Thor use Frostgrinder. I need him back in Asgard. Then, I'll send you to Niflheim.
You break the deal, trickster. Ulick will not fall for your deceits. No one uses Frostgrinder before I do. Kill him!
Loki, where have you been? What is the state of Asgard?
The situation is grim. Mangog has opened portals for our enemies to invade. I fear even Odin is no match for the creature, weakened as he is from the Odin sleep.
The Odin sleep? Why was father in the Odin sleep?
Does it matter now? Bifrost is captured and Mangog feeds off the hatred of Asgard's invaders. It has no weakness.
Loki, Odin created Mangog, and once bound it with Scabrite chains.
But Scabrite is only found on Muspelheim. Would you dare face the Infernir on their home world?
I will. I must. For Asgard, for the whole of the world tree.
To Muspelheim, then. And I will find you there.
Muspelheim.
Not exactly Asgard, is it?
If I don't find Scabrite, it might as well be.
The Infernir use Scabrite in their armor and weapons. It can absorb an incredible amount of heat. Find their infernal forge and you shall find Scabrite in its purest form. Then take your sword fashioned from it and...
No. A hammer infused with the purest of Scabrite will be the weapon of Mangog's doom.
Heed this warning, brother. Avoid confrontation with he that rules this bleak domain.
Surtur.
up here! This way ahead, to the forge! I'm searching for the portal through which the Infernir pass into Asgard. You're looking at the blazing heart of Muspelheim. Beyond that shield is what you seek. The Forge. And the portal home to Asgard.
I will find a way through the shield.
You will if you look up. The drill. There's the portal. But first, the forge lies beyond that gate, full of the finest, purest Scabrite.
Mjolnir is thirsty for her taste. I go.
Wait! What's your plan? You must have a plan.
My plan? To undo the damage caused by my foolish pride, my mindless rage. Asgard will be saved. That is my plan.
And that massive gate? Do you simply expect to knock and demand they let you in?
I knock very loudly, brother.
Your plan it is then. Thor, you've returned.
And with the power of Scabrite. Where's Mangog?
Odin stands against it in the Old Thing.
Then so I go.
No, Thor. We must first retake the observatory. By Father's own word, Mangog is invincible until we destroy the horde that feeds its power. Heimdall and the Lady Sif hold the observatory alone, though for how much longer I could not say.
Sif? She is recovered?
It's a funny story, really. You see...
And in time you will tell it, brother. Now I must join my fellow warriors at the observatory.
Yes, and I will rally our defense.
I know ya. You get a second chance at glory. Go now and defend the city. Sif, Heimdall. Though I wish it were in better circumstance, I'm glad to see you both. Thor, you've returned. Now we can take the fight to the invaders.
We know Mangog feeds off living hatred, so we must put that hatred to the sword before we fight the beast itself.
Odin cannot hold out forever. We must quickly crush the invading forces. Thor, to the palace top with you. From there, all points of the city are in plain view, and we can react to the advances. I will help you as I can with what I see and hear.
And me?
Marshal the Ainur here and keep Bifrost secure. The Rainbow Bridge must hold.
For Odin.
For Asgard!
For Asgard!
Thor, I wanted to explain.
Later, trickster. Asgard needs every warrior it has. Even you. Get out there and defend your city while you have a city left to defend.
Of course. I go at once.
No sooner had you left the ramparts than the Jotun returned and now threatened the Ainur who remained to secure the area. Help them.
Thor, I wanted to explain.
Later, trickster. Asgard needs every warrior it has. Even you. Get out there and defend your city while you have a city left to defend.
Of course. I go at once.
Thor! Thank goodness you're back.
Loki! I thought I told you to fight!
I did. I was at the training grounds. I saw fire demons, and they had what looked to be a very large bomb. I came to warn you.
A bomb? Did you stop them?
With what, brother? An illusion? A clever retort? A raise of my eyebrow and a withering look?
I'll handle it. Wait here.
Now, Thor. Finish Mangog and all is done. Destroy what you have unleashed on Asgard.
In my rush to vengeance, I let the creature loose. That is true. But I was not unadvised. And what two have wrought, two can put to right.
Two?
Come. Mangog awaits.
Go, my son. Finish that abomination. It is at an end. The beast lies slain, and Asgard is rewarded by your valor.
Father, I have much to atone for. My rage set this beast upon our home, upon our kith and kin.
I made this creature, and gave it the will to destroy an entire race. You may have freed it, son, but was I that created it. No honor has come of it.
But we are saved. Together, we...
Together. Forget, my son, that within the Odin sleep, I see all. Truth and tricks alike. At least some of us have found some measure of redemption this day.
Oh, Father, what you did for me, I have no words to thank you.
No words are needed. Your journey to Valhalla is for another time, and all of the 9 worlds shall benefit from that. Souls of the Vanir, you are no longer imprisoned within this miserable form. I release you. May the hatred that formed you beget hatred no more. Go